she muttered. One, two, three times. I'm listening to the latest volume on Audible of Domestic Decay. It's a good series. I like it. Anyway, we haven't really caught up in a while, have we? I thought I'd check in on you all, let you know I'm doing okay. Not much has changed. Gotten a few more DVDs, gotten a few more VHSs. I am currently converting The Kingdom. It has Ed O'Neill in it. Let's see, let me bring this out for you here. So I keep getting these pop-ups. Looks like what is this? It's a Hallmark channel. Apparently I've done like a couple of those in a row here. Let's see here. The most magical event of the millennium. At the edge of the mortal world lies a mystical vortex which leads to the Nine Kingdoms, a fantastic land where fairy tales are reinvented. That's probably the idea for Once Upon a Time. At least the fifth season, I would believe. The one where it takes place like in New York or whatever. And not with happily ever after results. An evil queen, Diana West, has just doomed Prince Wendell to life as a dog. His quest to recapture the throne leads him through a portal to the magical 10th Kingdom Central Park! Exclamation point. With the help of ordinary mortals, Virginia and Tony, they battle evil in a parallel universe of vile trolls, goblins, and every fairy tale character imaginable, stunning visual effects, and a stellar cast including Scott Cohen, Rutger Hauer, Cameron Manham, and Ed O'Neill. I know who Ed O'Neill is. That's Al Bundy from. For your 90s people out there, that's Ed O'Neill from Married with Children. For your 2000s people and everyone after the millennium, that would be Modern Family. Donate this epic adventure that will enchant audiences for all ages. This thing is 390 minutes, by the way. So this is a mini series, is what this is. Let's see here. I also got here we go. The Nat King Cole story. It's only 30 minutes long, apparently. I got all these for like $1 at a thrift shop antique store by the Tustin Circle. Yeah, I used to see this when I was a kid. They have this playing like in, but it says Bible music video, but it's not really. It has musical themes in it, but it's not really a music video per se. It's more of has a good soundtrack to it while the events play out. But yeah, this used to play like in like the dentist or doctor's office, like where you'd be waiting. Like that's where I would see cartoon all stars would be in waiting rooms. Let's see here. I've just seen Jesus, the 6-minute version apparently. The Jesus Film Project from Sam Clementi for some reason. Oh, and here's a fun one I haven't seen in like 30 years. The original top 10, still in the original wrapping. So, yeah, and look at all those Hollywood stars. We got Debbie Boone, Marlon McCoy, Tony Orlando, Billy Preston, and Frankie Valli, in alphabetical order, no less. That's what it says on the bottom, in alphabetical order. But F comes between D and M, and so does B. So how is this in alphabetical order? If it was in order of appearance, then okay, I can understand that. But why would it say alphabetical order down there at the bottom if it's not in alphabetical order? Just saying. And there's this, the old McDonald's at a farm. Got that at a yard sale, house sale thing. Got some Care Bears. Yeah, got me some Care Bears. Got me some Winnie the Poohs and some, Huey, Dewey, and Louie stuff. But anyway, about that. I also got this. This is a gift from my brother for my 40th birthday. He gave me this. It's missing one, but yeah. He doesn't have a VHS tape player. So, sorry, things are getting a bit heavy here, but yeah. Look at that. The entire, first saga of Goku. At six, yeah, all 6 volumes at 3 episodes each, so it's 13 episodes. So 13 of the 16 episodes done by Funimation and Kid Mark. You can see right there. Yeah, Funimation and Kid Mark. Includes 3 fun-filled episodes. The penalty of Pinball, A Wish to the Eternal Dragon, and Legend of Goku. Suitable for ages 5 and older. Yeah. I don't know what the opening soundtrack is, because this thing's been dubbed a few times even by Funimation, so I don't know what volume it is from what era. I believe this is the late 90s. That's when I got it from the video store. So, not much of a date here. Oh, here we go. Circa 1998, I believe. Yeah, circa 1998. So that should be, late 90s. That's when I first got these things. And then, let me just put you back here. Collector's Choice, 2 videos, 4 episodes each of the Roy Rogers show. Yeah, it was a cowboy. Still black and white stuff. We'll get those converted. And then the Civil War, 1861 through 1865. I have, here, let me show you this. About this thing. It's a Maxwell. You put like your cell phone in it or whatever have you. It has the wire mesh, the foam mesh with a rubber seal, so that if you put your phone in it, you can douse it in water and water doesn't get inside. I liked it. It was like $3. Yeah. When I bought a few movies, here we go. Some double features from my childhood. I already got the original 90s Captain America movie, and then there was this thing, These was put on TV as a short mini series. It was like 4 episodes or whatever, or something like that. But I remember seeing the second one, where a Captain America was brought in as like the son of Captain America or something like that. I particularly remember seeing Death Too Soon, the second one on here, um, starring Christopher Lee as the villainous Miguel. Yeah, so I remember that one. Some aging formula. Some guy was uh, testing slash holding a town hostage, standard villain shit. And then there was the Incredible Hulk. The Hulk had the series, and then he came back some 10 years later. They usually come back 10 years later, much like Columbo, which had his original series where he was a detective, and then when he came back 10 years later from the late 80s, early 90s, everyone thought he was a bum. It's like, who's this bum? It's like, no, that's the detective. That's Columbo. Good thing he looks, out of date. That's what's the problem. It was like the running gag of the later or season or series was that he didn't look very proper anymore. Um, but anyway, yes, the Incredible Hulk had 3 movies. One was The Incredible Hulk Returns, The Trial of the Incredible Hulk, and then The Death of the Incredible Hulk. And I finally saw the ending to that. I only saw the Death of the Incredible Hulk twice. I saw up until the point where he had the experiment, but then I left the last like 5-15 minutes because I guess I had to go to bed or something. I don't know. It was back in the 90s. Then when I saw the ending more recent, and I finally saw the ending, it's like, oh, okay. And then he falls to his death and he finally dies. They're trying to cure him of this whole thing. But anyway, the two I remember seeing in the 90s were The Incredible Hulk Returns, where he faces off against the mighty Thor. The mighty Thor. And also a crossover with Daredevil in the second one, in the trial of the Incredible Hulk. P.S. There is no actual trial. But yeah, I like the Daredevil one. It was actually quite good. This was, I believe, yes, before the crossover with Spider-Man in the animated series. So yeah, I finally got these little gems added to my collection. I'll put them down here and all that. But yeah, so yeah, that's been it so far. And, I mean, there's not much else to tell, really. I mean, I've been to the store. You see the cans over there, and nothing much else. I mean, I got my food here. I got my food. Yeah. So let me use this hand. So, yeah. So, oh, get this. I finally listened to Quantum Connection on Audible the other day or earlier this week, um, on Hoopla, which is a free library app. Audible now movie now song, because I also have the soundtrack to Encanto for free for a month. Yeah, free for a month. Uh, and also a bunch of B films, which are not that great. You kind of it has to be more of your jam for you to say I'll watch that. Free for a month. So Quantum Connection, I read that back in 2007. Yeah, 2007, because like the year before my mother was diagnosed. So yeah, 2007. It took me like 3 to 4 days to read it, and I got into the Ringo Starr, and now I'm into Thomas S. Taylor, Travis S. Tyler, and uh, I mean they're good books. They're good books. Um, it's nice to have the story read to me now. That was like, oh my god, 12 years ago, something like that. That I first read these, like Ringo Starr's book. The I was, living out in the middle of nowhere, with mom and Dean, and because I don't call him dad, he doesn't deserve that title for obvious reasons. But that's a whole other story we'll be here all day for. But anyway, I went to
the post office, and there was this library mobile there. It's called a bookmobile, and it's like a mini library. And I said, "Do you have any hard sci-fi?" And he says, "Oh yeah, we got this called Sister Time." Okay, so I'll take Sister Time, and I read that, and that was my whole start into the series with the Ham Before Battle and all. It was all that stuff. I read a bunch of them, and one of my favorite, you know, the stuff you bring on yourself. It's like, well, I had to go and do that. Is the lady? I forget her name, but she is an assassin for this group, and she's our lead. She's our lead for most of the series, and she gets in this problem where it's like, well, I gotta go off and kill these guys, and they're like, don't kill those guys, but then she kills the guys. But it was after she had changed into Barbie mode, so she's all oversexed, and now when she killed the guys, and then her friends left with the changing table, the nanite changing table, they're like, oh wait, I'm stuck in Barbie mode. It's like, well, you had to go and kill them, and then they left, like they said they would. So now for us, the series, she's stuck in Barbie mode, which I thought was rather fitting because she was kind of attractive prior, but now she's just like over. Like everyone liked her. Was like just like attracted to her after that. It was just ridiculous. But yeah, she brought that on herself. I love it. But Quantum Connection is good. Good sci-fi. I wish they would have stuck with the virtual angle a bit longer, but whatever. But yeah, I'm starting in on Domestic Decay, City World, and what was the third one? And and Perfect Run 3. All right, I gotta go. I'm running out of time. Take care. Bye. And as always, see you at the movies.